but in response he received that this money must be earned independently, and when he asked for RP, the system told him that people do not understand romance at all, but he said that romance cannot satisfy. Afterwards, the protagonist thought that he needed a skill now since they were about to start building a large sewer system, and then he imagined the markings on the fields and said that the problem was in the radius of the measurement skill, and the construction would take up the entire county, but getting information from different parts of the county and then combining them was a real headache. Looking at the skill statistics, Lloyd thought that although his level had increased a little after completing some projects, at some point everything had stopped at one level. He stuck a shovel into the ground standing on the edge of a cliff and thought that the basics of business were to keep what you had, but not to spare expenses on what was necessary, but then a new notification came out. The hero pressed the skill increase button and thought that if he increased the level, the measurement radius would increase several times. He began to press the increase button with incredible speed and notifications flew out one after another. His skill class increased and reached an advanced level. An advanced design allowed him to increase the maximum radius to 3 million square kilometers. Lloyd looked at it with a sly smile and thought that it was a great investment in the form of 12 ORP. A notification about a new exclusive skill option came out. The hero looked at it with distrust and asked what it was. Then the system said that he was a person who had often expressed concern about wanting to work less and offered to test the revolutionary system. To which the hero said that he could not trust it when he spoke like some kind of store on the couch that sells all sorts of crap, but it offered to try requesting a 3D layout plan that he had already saved. Lloyd imagined it in his hand and said that he would play along with it. And then he used the guide skill. The hologram flew off his hand to the side and he was very surprised. Then the aristocrat's face showed extreme surprise and he asked what it was. In front of him was a full-size house in the form of a projection. The system said that this hologram would be visible to him and everyone working on the project, and the builders could now work based on it. The aristocrat looked at it in surprise, his hands away, and thought that thanks to this skill